Does that mean take one? So I grew up with a family that was farming and ranching, and really the only reason people choose that typically is because they like it, because there's not necessarily money in it, or my dad made a living, but we never had a lot. So I was around people that I think, my dad in particular, who liked what he did and enjoyed work. And work was never a necessary evil to him. Work was a very positive four-letter word. And then getting in college and studying business and doing a lot of case study and just kind of getting in touch with the world out there and realizing that for most people, work was a necessary evil. It wasn't a positive word. It was, people look forward to Fridays, not Mondays, and they look forward to retirement, which is a weird concept, right? It's a new invention in our societies. It didn't exist a few hundred years ago. And so when I started, I didn't start with anything other than, I had no idea, no clue, just a stubbornness to, it doesn't have to be this way, and a desire to figure out something better. I would say the basis of it is to the development of human potential individually, and then how we work with each other, kind of an independent and then interdependent approach. And everything we do in the culture is designed to further that, to help us come to know who we are, what kind of unique fingerprint we have, and how we might best serve and be helpful with those particular talents and skills that we're blessed with. So really to come to know ourselves. I tend to believe, if I had to summarize what life's about, it feels like that to me. It's about finding who we are and finding how we can be most helpful in the world, and learning how to do that in a group with other people, because we can't accomplish a whole lot by ourselves, but together we can accomplish a great deal. So that's how I define the culture. I believe everybody should be in a situation, or deserves the opportunity to be in a situation where everybody around them says, "We are so glad you are here doing that. That's so helpful, what you do." And it really makes a difference.
I learned about Redmond through a friend. They shared what Redmond was about. I went onto the website, and from that moment, I truly knew that I could not go any further in my career without being a piece of the team.
I've worked for the farmers, I've worked for construction, I spent 2 years in the military, and let me tell you, there's not many places you work, hey, you call in 5 minutes, I've got problems, I won't be able to make it. I know jobs say, too bad, you're done. We need you. Here, that's not the case.
Here it's all about family, it's all about your time away from work just as much as it is your time here at work.
I seriously have had a life-changing experience. They've put so much focus on you, like our internal growth and getting better for ourselves, which I believe is going to make your experience working with customers and everybody that you deal with a better experience.
You're offered a lot of opportunity if you want to better yourself. And I'd honestly describe that's the culture. Redmond provides the opportunity for employees to better themselves.
This is what I tell people when they ask me about my job. I tell them I won the lottery. I mean, literally, yeah, I go to work and I get a paycheck, but I won the lottery to be able to work at a job that I get to come to, be myself, who I am 100%, enjoy it, smile, and everyone else around me is enjoying what I'm giving to them.
I love that we can show up to work, that it's not about a product, it's not about one-upping a team member to get to this role or that. It's who are you and what's your purpose? How do we bring more Jenny out? How do we bring more of Sean out into this, because your unique contribution matters.
Leadership is so invested in helping people connect with the right positions for them, and not in a well-rounded person who can do anything, and not in training just anyone to do whatever job. It's based on who are you and how can we help you become more and contribute more based on who you are and who you want to be. It's one thing I really love about the human experience, that we're all a piece of the puzzle, and we all have our own strengths and weaknesses, but together we are all strong. Because where I'm weak, you're stronger. And Redmond's great at bringing those people together so that we can become strong together.
It's one of those things that until you experience it, until you like are immersed in it, you don't, it's hard to explain.
I think Elevate the Human Experience to me captures that idea that life has more to offer, and work can be far more than we've given it credit for. Work can be a vehicle for so much growth and the chance to come together with people you love working with and do something that's meaningful and that makes a difference and matters. I believe that's possible for us. And so Elevate the Human Experience is that. It's pursuing that ideal, which we'll never hit, right? We'll never reach, but it's a worthy pursuit, and we'll carry the torch as far as we can and hand it off to future generations, I hope.